Hello everyone and welcome to Learn Twin Flame Tarot. So today we're doing the gorgeous Eight of Cups in the Minor Arcana. We're going to talk about the card together and then look at the card for Twin Flames. The Eight of Cups. So remember, 8 is all about manifestation. So something new is coming into this person's life. Something magical is ahead. There's a new opportunity coming in. There can never be an ending without a new beginning. God never closes a door without opening a window. And this person is ready to move on. It's time to move on. And the thing I love about this card is you can see the energy of the moon and the sun that seem to be merged into one in the sky. So this is also about happiness and joy and seeing through the illusion and realizing what's true. And it can also be the energy of the divine feminine and the divine masculine merging together in union and moving where you're meant to be. Happiness ahead. Now each cup in this card that are behind the person have things in there that we love, things we've put energy into, time into, effort into. But this person is still walking away. This person is still turned away because he knows it's the right time. He knows he needs to move forward and move on for his own higher good and his own healing journey. That's why he's wearing green and he's got red boots on and a red tunic, because red is the power of timing and it being the right timing, and the green is connected with the healing energy around this. You know, the roots moving forward. So the root is power because that red energy is showing you he's taking control, he's taking action, he's made a decision and there's no going back. No matter what mountains and obstacles he has to move over or climb or face, he's ready. He knows that something more profitable and happier and something that will lead to better times is always ahead. So he's walking away. Now with the Eight of Cups, sometimes this can also mean abandonment. So someone or something we are leaving behind may feel abandoned. But that's their problem and their issue to resolve. So that's their perception of their journey and their reality. This person in the card is ready to move on. He's going forward fearlessly. He knows it's time. He can't go back, no matter how many amazing things are there, no matter how full those cups are, or what amazingness is in them. He can't stay there. It's time to leave. It's time for a change. It's time to move on to something new. And that's the energy. And it can cause pain because there's water in the card and emotion and feelings. But there's also power ahead. So this is an exciting card when it comes up in a reading, because even when change seems scary, it's always happening for our higher good. And it's exciting because there's new beginnings, new things to face, new chapters to learn, new ideas to understand, new places to go and things to do, and new adventures to be had. And that's really what the energy is. So a time to move on, walk away, release the baggage, release the struggle, release the fear, and go on to a new future with more powerful blessings ahead. You can see how the cards really symbolises movement and change and just being ready to make that change, being ready to move on, to be ready to, embrace the future and leave the pain of the past behind. And the full moon there, or you may even see that as the sun breaking through the clouds. The sun and the moon being in the same sky, which is the divine feminine and divine masculine merging into one. It's about a new beginning. It's about wholeness and understanding and power, knowing where you truly belong and where you truly are meant to be. And that's the energy for the twin flames. The masculine leaving behind things that he's held on to, he's struggled to walk away from, things that may have caused him turmoil in his mind, but he knows it's the right thing to do because you were one. And this is also very much about how, as we move towards our twin flame union, we experience both masculine and feminine energy. And we align with the energies of each other to feel one and to feel peace and to feel joy. And that's why I'm really seeing the moon and the sun merge together, because that's what you do. You know, if you see the feminine energy as the sun, the light, the warmth, the power, and you see the masculine energy as the moon, the reflection, you know, that illumination energy, they merge into one. And that's why we experience these energies so powerfully as we go through these times of change. So the masculine here knows it's time to move on. And you know, if this card comes up for you, Divine Feminine, this may be you moving on from a friendship or a situation or a job, moving on to better times ahead. Even if you feel like you're leaving something behind, it's time for a new beginning. It's time to move on. And that's the energy of this card. It's time. It's time. You're being guided. You know it's the right thing to do. So the energy is it's time to move on. And you know, that's the energy that we always feel. There's a new pathway. There's a new doorway. There's something better ahead. There's something exciting you're being called to do. So it's also a calling. You're being called to action. You're being called to mission. You're being called to a new start. So the energy of the feminine is, I am leaving the past behind. So when this card comes up in a reading, this is the feminine moving on from the pain, moving on from the struggle, and letting go of anything toxic to the soul, moving on from negative thinking or blame or shame, and just wiping the slate clean. It's better now. It's over now, all that pain. It's time to embrace the new beginning that's beautiful ahead. And the masculine saying, I'm walking away from the past and I'm ending things I need to end because I know it's time. And that could be a karmic situation. It could be the struggle he's going through. Could be an addiction or a toxic behaviour. But he's ready to move on. He knows it's time. And he's simplifying his life. So this is also about simplifying your life, because all of the cups have something in them that we've put time and effort and energy into, maybe even money into. But we know that those things just don't serve us anymore, or that it's not right to remain there anymore. It's time to simplify things, to get on your backpack, which means you just pack a few essentials and you go on your way. And that's what we do sometimes when we go on holiday. We pack a case and we leave things behind, because we're moving towards a new adventure. And we know when we return, we'll feel much better. But what are we returning to? So are the masculines going to return to you or return to pain? They will always choose you. It may take a while to get there, but they always choose you. So remember, this depends on aspected cards, how quick this movement can happen. If we get the Hanged Man, the Four of Swords, any delayed energy with this card, this is on their mind. This is what they are planning to do. Just may take a little bit of time. So you're being reminded with Temperance to have patience. If this comes up with the Eight of Wands or the Knight of Wands or any energy of action, you know it's happening now. So always trust your intuition when you're reading the energy around this card. But know this is a great sign, a great prediction, a great preview of what's to come. The masculine moving on, the feminine leaving the past behind and moving towards each other, merging together as one in that beautiful union that you've come here to create. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.